What's good, YouTube? It's Ricky Rose coming at you with another story time. And in this story time, I'm going to tell you a little story that, actually goes back to my high school time. High school was a great time for me. A lot of suspensions and shit, but that just made me look like a fucking badass. Like, there was nothing ever wrong with that. And I never seen suspensions as a bad thing, like, oh, you got suspended, you become like, they label you like a bad kid, because you're getting suspended left and right. I always seen suspensions like a vacation, like niggas, and they never used to give me less than 3 fucking days. Like that's how fucking serious half my suspensions were. But I'm not gonna talk about my suspensions. I'm gonna talk about some shorty that I actually liked in high school and shit. And I started falling for shorty. Like it all started when, cause my cousin, like basically like 3 of my cousins went to that school and shit. So as soon as I got in that school, I was already, I'm not gonna say well known, but my name was mentioned, cause I met half of those people, when they was chilling with my cousins outside of school and shit. So I was known. When I go in there, I gave everybody pounds and shit, the people that I knew, but they were all seniors. But the shorty that I used to fuck with and shit, she had another cousin in there that was cool with my cousin and shit, and they used to vibe together, you know what I'm saying? When I mean vibe, they used to fuck around, whatever. And one day we going on the train station and shit, my cousin's talking to her cousin, whatever. Basically the grown-ups is talking, and then we got the kids. So we was both, in fucking freshman year, and we at the train station and shit, we all on our way home. We all take the same train. So this was the time, cause like I told you, my whole high school years and shit, my mom was in DR, so I was staying with my cousin. So on our way to school, it was with my cousin. On our way back, it was with him, unless he do some whole shit and leave me or whatever. But occasionally it was just us. So they start talking over there. They scoot away, and I school with shorty, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, what's up? What's your name? I start getting to know her and shit. And after a while, just from that little train stop, she starts saying hello to me in school and shit. Like, we just start vibing. We get to know each other. She feeling me. I'm feeling her. And then we feeling each other. And then we literally filling up on each other on some shit. Like, we, what I'm saying? We getting down and dirty in school. But we ain't really do nothing. We just kiss around and shit on some bullshit. But everybody knew that I used to fuck with her. And I'm not gonna say her name though. Low key, fuck that bitch. Now, but I still got respect for shorty. I ain't gonna throw her down like that. But after a while, we was getting to know each other and shit. We got our numbers. We text. We on a fucking Monday night, it'd be 10 o'clock. We stay up talking up to 4 and shit. We wake up in 2 hours. Then we meet before we get to school. We go to the little park. There was like a little park right next to my school and shit. So we go in the little park, we over there kissing, we go to school, we in that bitch kissing, we get out of school, we in that bitch kissing. So it's like everywhere we go, we was always together and shit, holding hands, looking cute. But slowly, I started, to find shit out. I was told some things, I heard some things, the way she was acting a little funny. I ain't gonna say she was my, well, honestly speaking, she was that, that one person that you fuck with the most, that she touch your heart daily. Like, once you fucked with her that long, what I'm saying, you fuck with her like forever, no matter what happens and shit. She became that person. So no matter how mad or whatever the fuck she did to get me that mad, what I'm saying, I could never stop fucking with her. I could never say that I hate her. I hate her for like that little time period that she's in my presence. But deep down, I always love shorty. Shorty, what I'm saying, she held me down, I held her down. So one day and shit, we texting and shit, we getting to know each other. And this is probably, probably our second, third year and shit, of high school. So we already get to know each other. We already known each other. We've been in each other. Nah, fucking with you. I never got to fuck shorty. Like, in reality, I could have, but I kinda did hesitate in a while, like in a sense. So I could have, but I don't know. It just never happened. I felt ashamed and shit, cause I could have cracked, and I just like fuck it. But right, whatever. We start talking and shit, and when we talking, she, like, her mood just instantly changed. Like that year and shit, she started texting me like, yo, screenshot all the conversations we had and send them back to me. And I fuck around, call her. I'm like, what you want me to do? Because first of all, it was iPhones and shit. We had the 4s back then, or the 3s and shit. You know, because we was like, you know what I'm saying, it was like 10th grade and shit. There was no iPhone 5s and shit. There was 4s. You know, with the little cracked screens and shit, because niggas was broke to get it repaired. But, you know, she was like, screenshot all this shit and send it to me. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to do that. That's mad fucking work. And I call her up and I'm like, fuck you want me to do that for, nigga? I'm not about to sit here 2 fucking hours for you and do some shit like that. What the fuck you want to do? So she come up with some bullshit ass excuse. She's like, oh, my mom want to see the fucking screenshots and shit. My father want to see it. And, you know, just to confirm that we dating or whatever, or that I'm with somebody. I'm like, what? She said it because I spoke with her mom on the phone before. Like, that's how suspicious the shit became. Like, shit became stupid. Like, after she set the scenario up, it fell apart as soon as she said that. I'm like, she want to get to know me. I spoke with your mom before. I never spoke with her pops and shit. Her pops, he cool as hell though. You know what I'm saying? Because I met him once. You know, he pulled up to school one day to pick her up or whatever. And she introduced me. I was like, you know what I'm saying? What up, my nigga? What's good, Papa-in-law and shit? You know what I'm saying? But after a while, she kept on texting me and shit. And when we get back to school, she's like, you see, this is why I can't fuck with you. Da-da-da. So basically, it was a good ass relationship until that day hit. She switched up her whole mood. And then on Monday and shit, when we go back to school, she basically started acting up in order to break us up, because we wasn't ever together. We was never, you know, official type shit. We was just known to be together on some shit. And she was like trying to break us up on some shit. Me, I frankly ain't give a fuck, because I already caught on to her little lingo. But I was still trying to investigate on some shit. I wanted to fucking know. So she's like, oh yeah, you see, I told you to do me that one fucking solid. You couldn't even fucking do me that. Da-da-da, snapping like with her voice high as shit. I'm like, yo, I get mad because I don't like niggas yelling at me. I don't give a fuck who the hell you are. I don't give a fuck you my mom, my damn pops. Don't fucking yell at me. I don't give a fuck. I'm 21. I'll drop your ass. Back then I was like 16, but still, like, don't fucking yell at me, man. Nigga on some shit. That shit get me pissed the fuck off quick. So she started yelling. I'm like, yo, lower your fucking voice, my nigga, because if not, I'm gonna walk the fuck off on you. She's like, but yeah, you see how you be acting, da 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 da. So whatever, we don't talk for like a week. And then she come back, and when she meet me back in school the next week, she started talking to me and shit and vibing. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, this and that. And I was like, in reality, because we in school, she sitting down with her little homegirls, and I pull up to their table like, yo, fuck out of here, give me your chicken nugget. And I start eating that shit, because I'm a real nigga. Nah. But I sit down and I'm like, yo, in reality, tell me the truth on why you want me to send you all them fucking screenshots. Because the fucking excuse that you gave me was not, well, it wasn't good enough at all. And then she came out with it. She was like, nah, it was my boyfriend. She stuttering and shit. She's like, it was my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, so I was a side nigga. I don't have nothing wrong with being a side nigga. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is kiss the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Give her some dick occasionally, and I'm good. I don't gotta buy her shit. Her man do that. But I felt some type of way after a while. So that's like, in reality, like, I fucked with the bitch like that, but then I felt some type of way when she did that shit to me, because I wouldn't expect her to do some shit like that to me. But after that, she told me that, you know what I'm saying, we never went back to what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was always some little tap kisses and shit, but it never became what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Just because of that little scenario, you know what I'm saying? If you truly find that one person and shit, I wouldn't say, you know, try to fuck it up if you don't want to be with them or whatever, but just let them off gently on some shit. But, you know, niggas ain't salty though. But God bless her. She got a little kid now and shit. God bless her little family, whatever. But that's basically the video of the day. Please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if I should have chased them little love feelings and shit that I had for her, or I should have stayed on my lane, which I did. But it's Ricky Rose, and I'm out of here.